at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. It was a very successful event, as many of you would have participated in that. With participation of over 2,700 delegates. Actually, we had started with the initial, when we were planning that one, we thought we'll have about 1,500 or so delegates, looking at the capacities that Vigyan Bhavan has. But by the time we got close to the event, there was so much of interest shown by our stakeholders that actually the numbers fell to 2,700, even though we really did not have any exhibition space there. And we had excellent sessions. We had 435 speakers in that event, 20 panel discussions and 7 plenary sessions. The Honorable Prime Minister's guidance and encouragement for the green hydrogen ecosystem in India, as everyone is aware, has given us the confidence to take this conference to another level this year. And that's why we've decided to have an annual conference on this important field in which we are traveling along with the world. This year's ICGH 2024, we have upped the ante. Over the next 3 years, we have planned 7 country plenaries, 5 country roundtables, CEO roundtable, 22 technical sessions, and this time we've also added, we feel that the youth of the country are very important if we have to really spread the awareness of green hydrogen. We have a youth session, which will have about 3,000 youth, and of course an exhibition, which I hope that you have a chance to. I'm sure many of you are there as organizers, as part of the exhibition, but others, the visitors, I would request you to definitely go and have a look in hall number 14. We also have a poster competition and a quiz competition, a very interesting way that we've tried to expand the way that we want to have to encourage the awareness of green hydrogen ecosystem in the country. So this year's edition, as you can see, focuses not just on technical collaboration, but also focuses on outreach to the masses to increase awareness. And that's the kind of difference we are making as far as this year's event as compared to the last year's event. Overall, as far as India's renewable journey is concerned, I'm very pleased to highlight that in 2024, we have seen a very, very significant growth and diversification. With an installed non-fossil power capacity now crossing 200 gigawatts of power, and that is a significant milestone in our journey. Out of this, most of it, of course, is renewables. We have nuclear of about 8 gigawatt capacity. We are committed to ambitious targets, as you very well know, and our aim is, of course, our commitment is to achieve 50% of the installed capacity by 2030 from non-fossil sources, and that's something that we are right on track. Technological advancements, particularly in solar photovoltaics and wind turbines, along with new developments in green hydrogen and floating solar panels, are driving this progress as well. Of course, one of the key initiatives of the government has been the National Green Hydrogen Mission, and that launched in January of last year with an outlay of about 20,000 crore, about $2.4 billion. This initiative is targeting a production capacity of 5 million metric tons of green hydrogen in the country by 2030, and seeks to make India a key player in the emerging green hydrogen economy. There are several components, such as incentives for production for both green hydrogen and for electrolyzer manufacturing, support for pilot projects or some of the difficult sectors, infrastructure and supply chain development, regulatory framework, international partnerships, skill development and job creation. To just give you a very small snapshot on the updates on some of these aspects. R&D, we have already come out with the scheme, and we have received over 400 proposals in this R&D, and which is now they are being evaluated. We come out with the hydrogen hubs program as part of the mission, and we already come out with bids for that as well. We have set aside 200 crores for the testing infrastructure and infrastructure support, and we've also there we are developing test centers, new testing centers, and upgrading the existing infrastructure. In skilling, again, it's a very key component because we believe that we'll need about this will create about 6 lakh jobs. So we need to skill people in moving to the green hydrogen ecosystem. Pilots, apart from the refining sector and the fertilizer sector, which are the obvious consumers of green hydrogen, but then we have undertaken pilots in the transport sector, shipping sector, and the steel sector. In all the three sectors, we've come out with, we're working with, of course, the respective ministries, and we have come out with bids, which are actually, we have received the proposals that are now being evaluated. I mean, if you look at it from the government point of view, and you'll be very surprised to see that, I mean, normally it doesn't happen in many of those schemes that the government has in the visions, but here we have a whole of government approach, and you can see it the way we are doing it. MNRE, of course, is the coordinating ministry. We've taken some initiatives like the ALMM relaxation, of course, and the work on the standards that we are working on. MNRE is coordinating that. Ministry of Power has been looking at the transmission aspects, how we can lower the cost of green hydrogen. Of course, the ISTS charges have been waived for green hydrogen and ammonia projects till 2030. Ministry of Ports and Shipping is looking at the shipping sector. Ministry of Commerce has provided the duty benefits for captive power plants in SEZ. DPIIT is looking at how to use the National Single Window Portal for all the clearances. We already have a separate section in that for green hydrogen. And Ministry of Environment has exempted environmental clearances for standalone green hydrogen and green ammonia projects. That's the kind of whole of government approach I just want to highlight. For this conference, we have United States, as a partner country, which we didn't have this framework last year, but this time we have been encouraged to have one partner country, and we welcome US as a partner country for this important event. And just to highlight why US, I mean, sometimes the question has been raised. We have excellent collaboration with the US under the Renewable Energy Technology Action Platform, which we launched last year, and we just had the second meeting this month and last month. The India-US Task Force, again, is a collaboration between the US Department of Energy and MNRE. RETAP, of course, is also MNRE and Department of Energy. Similarly, India-US Task Force, we have, again, we are looking at affordable hydrogen solutions as part of the task force. In addition, the Hydrogen Earth Sort is an important initiative where US has targeted to reduce the cost of green hydrogen, and India, which is quite in line with what India is doing in the national national green hydrogen mission. So that's the kind of role that we are looking forward to partnering with US as far as the hydrogen is concerned. So we have a full 3 days program ahead of us, and I think it's going to be a very exciting journey in the next 3 days. Green hydrogen represents a transformative opportunity for the future of global energy. As a clean and versatile fuel, it offers a pathway to decarbonize some of the most challenging sectors, including heavy industry and long-haul transport. India's strategic focus on green hydrogen, underscored by its ambitious production targets and innovative policies, positions the country to become a global leader in this burgeoning sector. By harnessing its abundant renewable resources and advancing technological solutions, India can drive significant progress towards a sustainable and resilient energy future. The development of green hydrogen not only aligns with the global climate goals, but also promises to spur economic growth, create jobs, and enhance energy security, making it a pivotal element of our transition to a low-carbon world. I welcome you all again, and I'm confident that we all will benefit from the next